Short, behind this guy, me being loyal to him and me depending on him to get me shows because I was his opener, I ended up homeless with me and my oldest son.
One thing I kind of noticed about you, you're not clicked up.
Never.
And in my experience, I tend to see a lot of comedians, they tend to kind of create their little subgroups and their cliques. Any reason why you've kind of just maintained Steve Brown as his own entity?
Well, you know what? Because I was burned early in my career, I was clicked up with a very well-known comic, as we know, and I was like really grateful and loyal to him because he got me in the business, you know, did everything for him, you know, just being an ultimate friend, because that's what I thought the comedy business was about. As I got older, I learned that it was a business, and business loves no one. You have no friends, you have no sound, no sight, no nothing. It's business, it's black and white. And you know, my young ass got into being a so-called friend and got burned, you know. And to make a long story short, behind this guy, me being loyal to him and me depending on him to get me shows because I was his opener, I ended up homeless with me and my oldest son. So that taught me a valuable lesson, you know. So now I just look at comics as constituents and just people in the business. You know, of course, I have, you know, comics that I like, you know, and I get along with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And but at the same time, I remind myself that Steve, hey, you can't get too close. This is a business. Wow. So that's what it is.
That's really deep, the homeless part of it. Mm-hmm. Does that comedian know that happened?
Of course he does. Of course he does. He knows, but you know, at the same time, people are people, and sometimes you have people that they just don't care, you know, and they'll play the victim and have their own side of the story. But you know, as time goes on, you grow up and you realize what happened and you learn from it and you move on. And that's what I did. You know, I can't be around here holding grudges and holding hate, because that will destroy me from the inside. So you know, I wish the brother luck. You know. And he's doing his thing, and that's what it is. But
our viewers would be disappointed if I didn't mention a name that I think you're referring to. Mm-hmm. Is it Rickey Smiley?
Well, you know what? I tell you what, you do your research, and then you'll know for sure if it was him or not. You know, so just do your research. Let the viewers do their research, and then they'll know who exactly it is.
Okay. Because I know the story.
Right, you know the story.
I know the back.
So tell it then. You tell it.
The backstory that I'm familiar with, you said early on, but I feel like he stole a bit of yours.
Yeah.
And I remember, I want to say you used it for a special.
Exactly.
And that was early on, though, for you?
No, this was later on. So in other words, I'll put it to you like this. I was blackballed. I was blackballed in the business, and I guess he thought that I was going to go away. So, you know, a lot of my bits were used, but he would like say I did some of his stuff, but all the comics knew it was mine. And he did it on a special, but you know, I stayed true to me, and I continue to do the bit to this day, you know, because everybody knows it's my bit, right. And I do it. But, you know, I've gotten so strong now with my set is to, you know, sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. I use it when people request it sometimes, but you know, that's just what it is. I have so many closing bits now until it didn't really matter, because I'm always evolving.
Did you like when initially, because I've heard stories with comedians getting their bits stolen, your immediate reaction to seeing someone use your stuff that you worked on? Well,
I'll put it to you like this. I knew about it through a friend who was helping him write a special. And they told me, he was like, look, man, I'm gonna tell you up front, I talked to him about it, and I told him, hey, what? He was like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? As if, you know, fuck him. So like, okay, so when it happened, I was on the road coming from a show, and my phone blew up when the special came out. Everybody just started, all the comics, you know, promoters started calling me. Bam, bam. I was like, I know. I already know. I mean, there's nothing you can do but continue to work on you. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it. You got to continue. So the thing is, he can do it because he has more notoriety. He'll probably get away with it for so long. But everybody can relate to the person who really wrote it, because he does it with passion and everything else that it takes to write a good joke. So it doesn't even matter to me, because no matter if you did steal it from me, right, I do it better.
What's that? Just for people that will catch you live, what is that bit? That is the Steve Brown bit.
It's a march. It's about HBCUs. It's a marching band. But as a matter of fact, another comic did it too, man. I mean, because it's a memorable bit. You know, it's HBCU experience, and I bring it all out. I bring it, you know, to light, and I put a little twist on it, and everybody loves it. So it is what it is, you know.